We all climb on the shoulders of those who preceded us. When I found the picture of Latok in the Shipton book, blank on the map, Shipton was one of my climbing heroes. He and Tillman would get together and plan an expedition on the back of a sheet of paper and get the rations together, and they'd go incredibly lightweight. They really provide an inspiration. Shipton and Tillman were superb examples of the way they explored their area around Latok.
In the 50s, I think, they took this photograph of this beautiful mountain with this incredible ridge. And George saw a black and white photo of that. And he go, we gotta go do that.
Michael Kennedy and Jeff, they were the obvious people to do it with, and just didn't think we were quite strong enough maybe with 3 people.
So I got invited. I go, whoa, Jeff Lowe, George Lowe, and Michael Kennedy are inviting me to go to Latok? I was both honored and kind of scared, you know.
As far as I was concerned, they're the best team that we could have put together at the time.
It's Pakistan, in the Karakoram Himalaya.
We'd had some delays on the way in with losing baggage and transport delays and things like that.
In 1978, there was no road. You had to go up the Broadloo River Gorge for 4 days of horrendous, weird hiking next to this incredible glacial river that if you fell in, you were done. 4 days up this gorge with a few porters to carry our gear into the Choctaw Cirque. This beautiful glacier system went up to 15,000 feet, turned a corner, and to your left is Latok 1. This cirque is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my life. And we looked at the route for a few days. 8,500 vertical feet of relief.
And then we started up the route.
All of us sort of shared that sense of vision of what could possibly be done with a small group of climbers, as light as we could and as fast as we could.
Alpine climbing is all about style. When you're doing an unclimbed peak, you're the first person to spend the night on a ledge. No one else has ever been there. That's why style is important. Not just getting there, but how you get there. You know, the mountain should be treated correctly. In the mid-70s, just climbing these things was the important thing for people, and they had huge expeditions. And you go up and down, fix ropes, establish higher camps, bring gear higher and higher and higher and higher until you get in position to have a couple people finish it off. And eventually, you beat the mountain to death and you get to the top. And that's the way things were done. That's expedition style. But alpine style, you leave the ground and you're on your own. You have no umbilical cord between you and base camp.
The lower part was mostly really good rock climbing. The middle third was more mixed, sort of like the complete climb in terms of presenting all kinds of different technical challenges.
And we just kept climbing.
And Jeff looked down at me and said, God, this is so much fun.
And we woke up in the morning, it was stormy. So we sat there for, I think, 6 days on half rations. And then the weather improved and we just started climbing again. We're only a few hundred feet below Summit Ridge. We're feeling pretty worked. Jeff and I start digging a snow cave, and halfway through digging a snow cave, he starts feeling really ill. It came on very quickly.
That evening it started snowing. Jeff started feeling worse.
I couldn't really see him too well because he was kind of slumped over and covered in snow. And I thought, oh no, he's dead. Not a word was said. It just started going down. getting Jeff back down to the snow cave.
We had to stick together.
As sick as he was, he did it. We did 85 rappels. It took us 4 days. We told him we'd be gone for 2 weeks, and we'd been gone for 26 days. For all of us, it was a life-defining experience.
I still think of it as the best climb I've ever been on.
We'd had an incredible experience sharing it together.
The North Ridge at Latok still hasn't been climbed, and despite more than 20 attempts since ours, no one's reached our high point. The experience that we had each personally that was super powerful and transformative, and that's what we're after.
And love that you can sort of overcome your fears and limitations, solving these problems and finding new ways to do things.